Hey, Huntley, I'm Jeannie Flodine.
And I'm Dylan Feckney.
Today is Friday, November 15th, 2024.
And you're watching this week's episode of
Raider Nation News.
Welcome back, Raiders.
To end World Kind this week, RAD students will be celebrating Indigenous Peoples Day with generosity and giving by dropping off donations at the Grafton Food Pantry and Animal House Shelter.
If you haven't already, please drop off items in the pod office W1005 or C2004. You can find a list of items that are most needed for both locations posted on their social media at rad@158.org. In a world where you can be anything, be kind.
Last night was the opening night of Chicago, the fall musical. If you've missed last night's show, you can still have a chance to see it. Tonight there's a show at 7 p.m., and on Saturday there are two shows at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Visit gofan.com and search Huntley High School under the Fine Arts tab to reserve your ticket and support the theater program.
Switching gears to the sports side, sophomore swimmer Casey LaPut broke two school records last weekend, the 200 free and the 100 free. Varsity swimmers also broke the school record for the 200 free relay. The girls' varsity cross-country team earned 10th place, and senior Tommy Nitz placed 11th at state with a time of 14:25.
And for the first time since 1997, the varsity girls volleyball are headed to state. Amazing job, athletes!
In honor of Veterans Day, Marlow Middle School held its annual breakfast celebration, inviting veterans from the community to come together with students and teachers to recognize the sacrifices made by our military men and women. RNN reporter Will Mize attended the event to showcase how Marlow makes this breakfast special for our veterans.
Dating back to the year 1919 marked the first New York City Veterans Day Parade along Fifth Avenue. Today, the parade continues to float along with other ways people celebrate and honor our veterans. I'm here at Marlow Middle School's annual Veterans Day Breakfast to share how this event is so unique to our veterans.
So a lot of people go into making this breakfast happen. We have band, choir, and orchestra performing. We have then student volunteers who are chosen to read the Veterans Day poems. And then our administration staff and the teachers here at Marlow all work to help put things together, from decorations and advisory lessons to just making sure that we have the setup for the day.
As veterans from different branches and backgrounds take their seats, Marlow's music students, with their performance of the national anthem, draws the attention of everyone in attendance towards the stage, marking the start of the 2024 Veterans Day Breakfast.
Our rehearsal process starts pretty early in the year. We want these songs to be prepared and to sound really good for our veterans. We're working on our harmonies, we're working on digging deeper into the meaning of the lyrics, and just building on all of our musicianship so we can put on a great performance.
This powerful display, crafted by Stephen Slater, serves as a lasting tribute to fallen soldiers, a tradition that dates back to the Civil War. It's composed of 4 solemn elements, each with a significant meaning. The helmet symbolizes the ultimate sacrifice each soldier made. The rifle, bayonet pointing down, honors those who lost their lives in combat. The combat boots represent the final march of a soldier's last battle. And the dog tags bear the name, ensuring that each service member is remembered and never forgotten. What a wonderful event to honor and celebrate our veterans. I'm Will Mize with Raider Nation News. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Will. It's amazing to see the community come together to celebrate and honor the veterans in our community.
Voters across America took to the polls to decide who will represent them at all levels of government. But what goes into casting a vote? RNN reporter Tyler Lutch looked at the importance of voting and why every ballot counts.
Last Tuesday, voters across America took to the polls and re-elected former President Donald J. Trump for a historic second term. But what really goes into a vote? We interviewed Congressman Bill Foster about the importance of voting.
Biggest challenge happens in the off year when there's not a presidential election going. If you look at the turnout, the fraction of people that vote, everyone knows there's going to be an election 1 week from now. You know, they may or may not decide to vote, but everyone knows it's about to happen. But a lot of the people that vote in the on year don't even know that 2 years from now, that there's going to be a vote for Congress and the Senate that will be, could be as important as the presidential vote. They may not know that, just a few months from now, in most municipalities, there are going to be important votes for city council or for mayor. And in many ways, the things that happen at a local level matter more to your individual lives. Many people work in politics for a little bit of their lives, helping out a candidate, and then they go and they work for a while and they raise a family, and then they come back to it later, and they sort of go in and out of it. And that's a very healthy way for our country to operate, to have everyone involved a little bit in politics and thinking about it every single election and voting thoughtfully.
Whether it's a local race or a national election, every vote plays into shaping the future. And at the end of the day, democracy works best when everyone's voice is heard.
We're in a pickle. To wrap up this episode, last year, Jared Sikowski went over to the soon-to-be open Pickle House. Now, almost 1 year later, Chinedu Anakamadu decided to come back now that the place is open and see what the place truly has to offer. Also, during this weekend, Pickle House is celebrating their 1 year anniversary, and starting today, you can get big discounts on pickleball courts, with the 17th having all courts free.
Thanks, Dylan. For those who don't know, Pickle House is classified on the website as an entertainment place. You're able to play pickleball on the 12 courts and eat some delicious food. Today, we'll be interviewing some of the people that make this place tick and see what they might do for the 1 year anniversary here in Huntley. But before we get to that, let's do a quick tour of the place, shall we? What's up, HHS? I'm Sean Commando, and I'm here with
Alex Kassain.
and he's the manager of Pickle House. And we're going to be asking him questions and see what makes this place tick. So who can I bring to Pickle House?
Who can you bring? You can bring friends, family, grandma, it doesn't matter. I mean, this sport is honestly for all ages. We see kids here that are 5 years old, and we see adults that are, 65, 7 years old enjoying themselves on the courts. It's a very easy game to pick up. Everyone seems to have a really good time doing it. It's really safe, and it's a good workout too.
All right, where do you see Pickle House going in the next few years?
Next few years, I think, like I said before, we're scouting out locations right now. We have one scouted out in Chicago, and then we also have another one in the suburbs of Chicago as well. But our goal in the next, I would say, 5 years is have about 5 pickle houses. We're trying to perfect this one first. We're very, very close to it, and I see nothing, but good things in the future for this company.
Sounds like the future of Pickle House is in very good hands.
Yeah. Thank you.
Looks like Pickle House has a ton of amazing stuff planned. If you want to join the action, make sure you come down to 16,021 Randall Road in Algonquin to make sure you have a delicious time.
Wow, this seems to be the perfect time to check the place out. You can dill me in. Remember to check out the full version of this interview, which can be found on our various socials. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Raider Nation News.
If you're looking for more, please make sure to follow us on Instagram at HHS TV Production and on TikTok to watch some of our award-winning projects. And make sure to check out our website, huntley.rnn.com, to watch more episodes like this.
Have a fantastic weekend, Raiders. Thank you for watching this.
I'm so sorry.
Wait.